What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Woke Ebucks, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to society basically lying to us from the minute that we were born. You feel what I'm saying? We've all been lied to. We've all bought into what society has told us, that we need to go to school, middle school, elementary school, high school, graduate from high school, get a diploma, go to college, be in school for 4 years, get a degree, and then from there you can either decide to go to for a master's degree, go for a doctorate, or if you have the appropriate qualifications, then from there you can start work. Then from there you'll end up starting work, and you'll work for 30 years, right? You'll work for 30 years for the minimum pay, and they'll promise you all these benefits just to brush aside the fact that they're paying you pennies. You work for them for 30 years, you hate going to your job, and then from there you end up retiring with little to no benefits. You feel what I'm saying? And it's really sad that society taught us that this is the way, because the way that society is and the way society taught us, they make it seem like there are no other methods that one could earn money other than working the 9-to-5 job. And I'll be completely honest with you guys. There is no point to do these types of jobs. This is why I encourage guys, this is why I encourage everybody, make sure you have a purpose in life. Because if you have a purpose in life and you have something that you're working towards, whether it be a side business or things that in general will just help you to prosper in life, you wouldn't have a reason to be going back to be working these jobs. You wouldn't have a reason to be going back to go slave, because the thing you have to understand is that, and when I say slave, I mean going to go work for somebody who doesn't even value your opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Why should you be working the 9-to-5 job when at the end of the day, you're going to be listening to somebody telling you what to do? You have no sort of control, no type of control in any way, shape, or form. The only reason I'd understand if you're working a 9-to-5 job is if it's a situation that you have a side business on the side, right? Or you have a side job and you're trying to improve that side job while you're working the 9-to-5. So once your side job benefits you or profits you more money than your main job, you leave that main job. But the fact of the matter remains that you shouldn't be happy going to that 9-to-5 job when you're never in control. And then on top of that, they don't even respect you for the ones that you do. All the hard work that you put in, all that time, all that effort, all that energy, you end up getting stabbed in the back, and your employers tell you that you're not good enough and always looking to find a fault in everything that you do. And in your mind, you're just like, why am I working so hard? Like I was saying, that's why I feel like it's really important that each and every single one of you guys should get on your purpose, because it's like most of these employers out here do not care for your well-being in any way, shape, or form. All they want to do is use you to the core. They will continuously call you in, ask you to work X and X amount of hours, which will end up being anywhere between 40 to 100 hours within 1 week. And you see most of these people going and working for these people, which you can do what you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do and what not to do. You can do exactly and whatever you'd like to do. But the fact that you have to understand is that at the end of the day, when you're working all those hours, you're not being able to contribute to your side business, which will end up profiting you more money than your main job, right? And on top of that as well too, with your side business, which can become your main business, you're in control. You decide what time you wake up. You decide what time you can do what you need to do so you can be able to profit, instead of listening to another man or another woman tell you what to do when you know for a fact at the end of the day you're just going to dread it. And on top of that as well too, imagine working so many hours throughout the week, whether it be 40, 50, 60, whatever, and you're still unappreciated. You feel what I'm saying? You're still not appreciated. But does that make you feel good? I know for me, it would make me feel good at all, not even in the slightest, you feel me? But I'm just like, you know what? At the end of the day, I gotta do what's best for me. And one of my mentors told me this as I was listening to what he was basically telling me, you feel me? So the one thing he told me is that don't break the law, but you have the opportunity to break rules in order to be able to achieve what you need to achieve. So if you need to break rules in order to be able to achieve what you need to achieve, do what you have to do, but just make sure at the end of the day, you're always on your purpose, you're achieving your goals, and you're doing what's going to help you to become the best version of yourself, aka having a side business. Why would you want? And my thing is that it's not even only in relation to side businesses. That's only a few of the lies that we were told in society. Some of the other lies that we were told in society can also have to do with relationships, right? So it's always good to relate one area to another. So my point I'm basically trying to make is that, at least when it comes to the guys aspect, we've lost since birth, in the sense that a new simp, a new beta cuck is born each and every single day, and they don't have any understanding of female nature. They don't have any understanding of how a female thinks and how a female reasons. And this by no way, shape, or form is to knock females. You feel what I'm saying? But it's good to be honest. You have to understand something. We as men, we think from a sense of logic. We can put two and two together and understand what's going on. But even females don't understand their own nature because they think from a sense of emotion. So when things get hard and tough, especially in your life as a man, and you turn to a female and ask her for guidance, how do you expect her to give you guidance when she's lost herself? The thing you gotta understand in life is that most of these females are confused. They don't have a sense of direction, so they basically turn to you as the man to ask you for that sense of direction and guide them. And let me tell you something, it's a bit different than you think it is. You think that when females turn to you and ask you for guidance, or the thing is that they won't specifically ask you for guidance, or at least some of them, because they like to speak in sub-communication signals. They'll ask you for guidance in the way that they show you through their actions. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I always tell people, don't listen to what a female tells you. Always pay attention to her actions, because her actions always speak louder than her words. You feel me? But the thing is that you as a man as well too, you need to speak in both your words. You feel what I'm saying? You need to speak in both your words, laying down the law, and then on top of that as well too, walk it how you talk it. You feel me? When you say something, you need to stand by what you said. You need to prove it with your actions. Prove by your actions how much of a good leader you are, how much guidance you can offer her to her life. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, the thing you gotta understand is that if you are not giving the woman these things as a man, then she won't have anything to come into your world for. She won't have anything, she won't see any value in you to really ask yourself, what am I coming into his world for? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, most of these things we were not taught as boys growing up into men, because society, at least when it comes to men, is full of a bunch of men that feel like they're strong but are weak, at least in their mindset. And this is not to bash men, but at the same time as well too, most men need to wake up and understand the world for the way it truly is. You need to wake up and understand the world for the way it truly is, and want to understand female nature so you can be able to apply it. It's simple, but it takes a lot of hard work to be able to understand that simple or simplicity. And when I'm talking about hard work, is staying committed each and every single day. No matter what goes on in your life, no matter how life treats you, you need to stay committed. You need to want to be able to improve yourself and improve your situation so you can be able to attract the types of females that you want in your life. And even when you do attract those females, when you talk, walk how you talk. What I basically mean is that you need to lay the foundation down as a man first and foremost. Once you lay down that foundation, then from there, you basically prove it with your actions. And that foundation is basically you letting her know what your intentions are from the jump. So she knows what she knows what you're bringing to the table, and she knows that you're not joking. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is that most guys are scared to tell the female the truth. What are you scared for? The thing you gotta understand as a man is that she's either gonna mess with your intentions or she's not gonna mess with your intentions. And if she's not messing with your intentions, that's a flag right there that she's not for you. And the worst thing that any man could do, right? The worst thing that any man can do is mess with a female that's not messing with them and their intentions. Why are you wasting your time? You will literally see most of these guys literally simp after girls, going off in their DMs, messaging them, telling them, "Oh, hey, you're pretty," this and that. My thing is that you're better off looking for choosing signals. Or not even looking for choosing signals, but paying attention to choosing signals. Because a girl that likes you will give you signals to show you that she likes you. And then from there, you as a man makes a decision on, at least for me, I make it on two things. Two things for me are on looks, and on top of looks, if you can match my energy level. If you can match my energy level and my looks, then from there we're all set. But the point is that you should make it based off of the majority of those two things, especially with the girls that are interested in you, not the girls that you have to chase after. You feel what I'm saying? So try as much as possible to understand that society lied to you, or society lied to all of us, and improve. Chase your purpose, work on your side businesses, start to understand female nature for the way it truly is, and improve yourself in all aspects, whether it be mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, everything, and you will become the best version of yourself. So if you know, it's because you have understanding, but if you don't know, it's because you lack it. So that's going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this video with your friends, and we're going to see you in the next video. This is Wokey Bucks, signing out.